My name's Roland Stephen, and I work here at the Institute for Emerging Issues at NC State, which is a large land-grant university in the middle of North Carolina, in Raleigh, North Carolina, in fact. We're in the offices of the Institute, which is a small shop. I don't know, what are we, 11 now? People, and we call ourselves a think and do tank, or another way of saying it, exactly the same way. The thing is, we put ideas into action. So we are rather different than many institutes at universities. I mean, North Carolina State's a Research One university. There are plenty of places on campus which write long monographs or research papers or studies or collect data and so on and so forth. We do need all that material. But our task is to put those ideas and other ideas into action in the service of the future of North Carolina. We are by design and purposefully aimed at putting together ideas in ways that are usable easily by smart, busy, non-experts who need to know, and then help them act. And so we have what we call, rather grandiosely, I think sometimes, a model public policy process. We have a process for engaging these stakeholders, these leaders. It's a process where we refine ideas at a retreat, where we have working groups. We bring them together in working groups and we sift ideas for change in the critical issue areas that matter for the future of the state. The forum is the brainchild of a guy called Jim Hunt, who was four-term governor of North Carolina. So the forum was his idea, and after he retired the second time, I think he felt that although the forum is a great idea, it's 2 days, everyone comes to town, they think great thoughts, then they go back to their desk. Do they do anything different the day afterwards? And if not, well, what's the point? So our task is to make sure that after people leave the forum and go down and sit at their desks and go about their regular business, they do things different, and they get the help to do things different, and the ideas and the information and the process, perhaps. And following the forum, we take those ideas which have now been wrangled in the public domain and engage leaders in counties or in cities, in the legislature, or in state agencies, or wherever, and try to help them, adopt the best and put them into action. We can't do things in the sense that a legislator can, or a county commissioner, but we can help them. Doesn't mean to say we're going to get action, but we can, and I think we have now established track record, we can get things put on the agenda. So we can put things on the agenda. It is not necessary that we get all the action that we might wish for, and sometimes we are disappointed. But it is a marathon, it is not a sprint, and so you just come back every day and keep working. One of my jobs, among my jobs, is to think about what are the bright threads that weave together all of the work that we do, conceptually, but practically as well. And we're concerned with growth. Growth that is going to satisfy the needs of a rapidly growing population. North Carolina is rapidly growing. It represents, in my view, and this speaks to one of the things that gets me out of bed in the morning, the future of the country. Growth creates all these stresses, so we've got to think about that. We want to grow, right? We want to flourish. We want to do so in a way that doesn't run down our natural amenities and assets. So we've got education, environment, and built in natural environment, healthcare, economic development, and tax and finance. I have come to believe that there are, skills people have, and there are such things as trained facilitators, and and knowing these skills and developing them, which we're doing a bit, which we've sort of done more of in the Institute, is very helpful. But also I think, especially on the sort of idea side, and being creative and open to new ideas is very important. I hope, I'm good at that, and I hope more than that, that I foster an environment where everyone in the shop gets to have their ideas, and to have their ideas treated, taken seriously, and you know, put in the hopper. We don't know what comes out, but we eagerly search out ideas to put in the hopper, both for how we work internally, you know, who we engage, and then when we engage with people, what that comes up with. We are concerned, actually, as I said, with leadership, right? But leadership at the state level. And we also believe, and this is why I think, you know, in terms of your project, you know, we fit quite nicely. We believe in the genius of federalism. We believe that experiment and innovation occurs in lots of different ways, from community to community, from state to state. And states are good laboratories for that. And we can help with that, and that's our job. Right? And others could learn from us. We think well-vetted ideas that are grounded in good research, that subject to a good stakeholder process, will fly. Sooner or later, some of them sometimes will be adopted and make things better.